Blake Lively, classic beauty and controversy, all in one gorgeous actress. Not long ago, Blake Lively stunned her followers by delivering a baby and then just 6 months later having the audacity to show up in a bathing suit looking like this. Now, this was a post-baby driven by her career weight loss effort. It was intentional. In any goal that you set for yourself, you need to know your whys. Why are you doing what you're doing? With a career in film, Blake Lively clearly has a reason to drop the weight. She also has the professional support and time that it takes to do it. In any goal you set for yourself, you have to know your whys. Why are you doing what you're doing? What's your why? Comment below. I'd love to know. Blake Lively had her whys and her trainers, and she prioritized action. She got up and did the work with her trainer, and she made a few key nutritional changes. I'll tell you why these changes are so powerful after we check out Blake. Let's see.
I did no gluten and no soy, which seems like, oh, that's really easy to cut that out. But you realize there's soy in everything. You realize you're eating just like no processed foods.
Right.
So that's basically what I did. No processed foods and then, working out. But I was still able to have sugar and all of those things. It's all in moderation. You just have a balance of protein, carbs, and vegetables.
When Blake does reveal her so-called post-baby body, this time she doesn't want other women to compare themselves to her.
It's so celebrated. This is what someone can look like after a baby. And I think that like a woman's body after having a baby is pretty amazing. You don't need to be Victoria's Secret ready right away because you just did the most incredible miracle that life has to offer. I mean, you gave birth to a human being. So
we do need to celebrate our bodies. As women, we are amazing. And above all else, I encourage you to become fascinated. Get fascinated with the incredible chemistry set that is your body. But what I want to know is what she's eating when she's not trying to lose weight.
What's your favorite food?
Chocolate souffle. Oh, I already said that. Melted cheese.
What's your least favorite food?
Sea urchin.
What's your favorite condiment?
Mayonnaise.
It's brunch. What do you eat?
Unless icing counts as a condiment. Eggs Benedict.
It's 4 a.m. on a Saturday night. What would you eat?
Cookies, because the only reason I would be awake at 4 a.m. on a Saturday night is because I'm baking them.
You are stuck on an island. You can pick one food to eat forever without getting tired of it. What would you eat?
Truffle pappardelle from Scalene and Tella.
When Blake Lively is not on a special diet, she is just a common sense eater. She eats whole real food. She prioritizes protein, fruits, and vegetables. I know that she's a well-rounded eater who also likes to eat chocolate and dessert. So do I. It's just good for your soul.
How often do you bake?
Too often.
What's your favorite dessert?
Chocolate souffle.
Is there a dessert you don't like?
There's no such thing.
Cake or pie?
Cake.
What's your favorite bakery?
My home. My husband has coined it the Blakery.
I would eat some sort of steamed spinachy, something healthy with like a poached egg, but I would always have these cookies. There's a book called Sweet Paleo, and she makes these vegan chocolate chip cookies, and they're amazing.
Typical breakfast for Blake Lively switches between eggs and vegetables or gluten-free oats and fruits. So today, egg, she cooks it with coconut oil. So as you
So I've noticed a theme in doing these videos. A lot of the celebrities choose nutrition-packed salad with lots of good protein in the form of steak or chicken or salmon or tuna on top. It's always a great choice. Another good choice is to ditch the store-bought salad dressings, and it's just better for us to make them at home. Okay, it looks like there's a good mixture of greens, including spinach, onion, or shallot. Looks like there's almonds, there's cucumber, and then look at sweet potato. Sweet potato is so good for you, and it is so good for your skin, particularly the Japanese purple sweet potato. That packs an extra antioxidant punch. And then, of course, the cherry tomatoes and the chicken, which is additional protein. Those almonds have a ton of protein. And then the chicken as well. So this is protein packed and nutrient dense. And I'm willing to bet she just uses olive oil or a homemade olive oil and vinegar based dressing.
I put the grilled chicken onto the salad as well as sweet potatoes. And as you guys saw, I also put some almonds, tomatoes, onions, and cucumber. And I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I also drizzled on the olive oil. And
now I'm absolutely starving and I'm going to make fish salad and maybe with some sweet potato as well. Blake always has lots of protein throughout the day, so are full of protein. So we're gonna have don't you think?
Bought a bunch of different fruits as you guys saw today, and she loves to have fresh fruit and fruit salads. So I just went ahead and chopped up some of the watermelon and pineapple and also threw in the blueberries. So I'm gonna have
Mum is making a chicken roast dinner today, which is chicken, veg, and potatoes. And that is what Blake has for dinner. If she has fish for lunch, then she'll have chicken for dinner. So
something typical might be a rice or quinoa-based meal with plenty of protein and fresh vegetables. Think towards as a rice bowl with salmon or fish tacos or some quinoa with veggies and proteins.
Looming, I'm starving despite
Blake Lively follows the 80-20 rule. This is not a bad rule as long as you don't abuse it. And Blake does not shy away from dessert. But first, if you're liking this content, please give me a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe.
Reynolds said their house is called the Blakery because Blake bakes so much, which is so cute, which means
my food processor. What is happening here? Hold on, I got this. Nope, I got it. It's okay. He's all love. He loves that couch. He loves the hair. He loves this person's outfit. He loves the smells. And when somebody walks into a room looking for all the things they love versus all the things they don't like or want to change, it makes everyone feel their best. And I just think that like that principle is just a great thing to carry with you even outside of the work. Et voila, we have our frozen key lime pie.
So there we have it. Common sense eating, focusing mostly on proteins and greens throughout 80% of her eating, and then 20% feeding her soul with delicious homemade dessert.
I eat pretty poorly, and my husband says the reason that I don't gain as much weight as I should is because only 10% of it makes it into my mouth.
It's just around the surrounding areas.
It's like I don't even know where the food goes.
I'm in no position to give specifics as to why Blake Lively gave up gluten and soy. I'll tell you this, though. Giving up gluten completely changed my life, and it has changed the lives of millions of people who have autoimmune disease and gut issues. Beginning in the 1960s, America began using the standardized dwarf wheat as our main source of wheat for everything. The Americanized dwarf wheat was great because it came in these small, dense stalks, and it could feed the masses for less. However, it contains too much of the naturally occurring protein, gluten. So our bodies are supposed to be able to take some gluten. However, the Americanized dwarf wheat has too much of it. And that gluten is too much for our bodies to process. It ends up driving inflammation as well as leaky gut. We must keep that connection in our gut lining firm, because once we have leaky gut, what happens is these cells swell up, and then toxins and undigested food particles, pathogens can get into our bloodstream. It's only one cell thick, this gut lining, so we need to keep it healthy and strong. But if you can restore that connection in your gut lining, then you're not having the enemy come in and wreak havoc with your health. So eliminating gluten is a powerhouse move. Weight comes off your body quickly when you give up gluten, specifically weight around your belly, because gluten adds to visceral fat, which is the fat that grows over your organs. So eliminating gluten was a powerhouse baseline move for Blake to make when she wanted to lose this weight. Of course, coupled with a healthy lifestyle and working out. There could be several reasons why she chose soy specifically to give up, but my guess is since she just had a baby, if she's nursing, she probably doesn't want that soy in her breast milk. Soy mimics estrogen within our bodies. In general, having too much soy can affect our hormones, which is a good reason why a lot of people don't eat soy. Also, soy is high in glyphosates and other pesticides that get into the soy and therefore get into our bodies. And yet another reason to avoid soy is it's actually a very common allergen. So it could disrupt her gut lining, or she could have an allergic reaction in other ways. Soy, like gluten and sugar, are used in many, many things. Check your marinades, check your dressings, because they typically will contain sugar or gluten or soy that can be disruptive to our guts. It's always better to make those things at home. In my book, Rooted in Love, I give lots of food lists, lots of information about gut health and food choices, as well as daily journal prompts. So be sure to click on that link in the description. If you're changing your nutrition for your health, definitely give up the gluten. You can always add it back in and see how your body reacts to it. But getting it out of your diet is a fantastic first step. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. As always, in connection, we thrive. Connection within our gut lining, connection to the earth, connection to each other, and connection to faith. If anti-inflammatory living is a journey that you are on, if you are ditching that inflammation and moving into natural health, please click the link down in the description below. It'll take you to my Amazon store where I sell all kinds of things that support anti-inflammatory living. As always, please give me a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Make it a great day.